Okay, shalom. I gave a testimony, I believe, in one of the videos before, and I was telling you that, before I found out. First of all, let me put it like this: I had a friend who I should go over his house, and he would always have like Judah, who wore dreadlocks. But I know nothing about none of that. So, a lot of his stuff is about Judah. He sings, he plays instruments, things like that. And I never thought nothing about it. I thought what I was told in church was the way. You know what I mean? So I didn't know that's what I knew about. But when the Most High, the Highest, has His hands on you, and when He has chosen to set you apart, He will do the work. He says, not by power, not by might, but by my Spirit. Now the words on this book is spirit. And the only way you can get understanding of this spiritual book and spiritual words is by the Spirit, the power. He said, not by power, not by might, but by my Spirit. His Spirit activates these words and they become alive. So, just giving a further explanation of what happened to me. I was in my bed one night and I was reading the scriptures like I usually do, or just looking at them. That's what I used to do, look at them, not really understanding what I'm reading or having the form of it. But this one particular night, Abba chose to use the power of His Spirit to let me see, give me some understanding, or showing me the path of the way in which I was going to enter into. So, as I was doing this, looking at these words, and then looking at this spiritual book, every place where the word awake was on this page rose up off of the page, and literally rose up off the page in front of my eyes at the same time. So let me just read a little bit of it. It continues. It starts really on Isaiah chapter 51. So basically, let me do it like this. I'm going to read everywhere where it says awake. Isaiah 51:9. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of Yahuwah. And I was going to make a video earlier when I stopped it because I went to another thought. We know that Yahusha is the right hand of Yah. He's His right hand man. And those who are part of what Abba is doing in the earth today, we're called the arm that's going to bring forth this salvation. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of Yahuwah. Awake, as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. Art thou not it that has cut Rahab and wounded the dragon? The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. But I am Yahuwah, thy Elo, or some would say Allah. I am your Elo, Allah, that deriveth, meaning the one, the highest, that divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Yahuwah of hosts is His name. I have put my sword in thy mouth, and he shall destroy them by the brightness of the coming, by the word of his mouth. I'm just quoting another scripture that popped in my head when I heard that. And I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people. 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of Yahuwah the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of the trembling, and wronged them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons, whom she has brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she has brought up. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted. They lie in the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Most High, Yahweh, the rebuke of thy Elo, Allah. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus says Yahuwah, the Most High, the Highest, and thy Elo that pleaded cause for his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put into it the hand of them that afflicted thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street, to them that went over. Chapter 52. Awake, awake! Put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Sit loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughters of Zion. For this says Yahuwah, you have sold yourselves for naught, and you shall be redeemed without money. For thus says Yahuwah, Allah, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrians oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, says Yahuwah, that my people is taken from away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, says Yahuwah. And my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that does speak. Behold, it is I. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publishes peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publishes salvation, that says unto Zion, thy Allah reigneth. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye, when Yahuwah shall bring again Zion. Bring forth into joy. Sing together, you ye waste place of Jerusalem. For Yahuwah has comforted his people. He has redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord Yahuwah has made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of Yahuwah. Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her. Be you clean that bear vessels of Yahuwah. For you shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight. For Yahuwah will go before you, and Yahuwah of Israel will be your reward. Behold, my servant shall deal prudently. He shall be exalted and extolled. And King David said, I will extol him in his name that rideth upon the wind. By his name, Yah. Just thinking about something. And be very high. As many as were astonished at thee, his visage was marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The kings shall shut their mouths at him. For that which had not been told, them shall they see. And that which they had not heard, shall they consider. Who has believed our report? And to whom is the arm of Yahuwah revealed? Yahuwah is revealing his arm. His arm that's going to bring the salvation to the new Jerusalem. Those who are crying out. Those who are roaring like lions. This is the work of Abba Yah, Yahuwah. Praise Abba. Shalom.